Have you ever wondered just how intense the pressure to maintain beauty in Hollywood really is today? We are taking a look back at a list of famous superstars who once had looks that captivated millions, but became completely unrecognizable in 2026 after a series of unfortunate plastic surgery disasters. These shocking then and now images are sure to leave you stunned, filled with regret, and serve as a powerful warning about the dark side of beauty technology. Don't forget to hit like, share this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel right now so you won't miss the next exclusive stories. Now, let's dive in and discover them together. In a society long accustomed to clearly defined standards of male and female identity, American makeup artist Vinnie O chose a completely different path to blur those boundaries. Rather than pursuing a traditionally masculine or feminine image, Vinnie aimed to create a unique, futuristic appearance that does not belong to any fixed gender mold, to bring this bold vision to life. They began their transformation journey at the age of 17, using their appearance as a way to express their individuality as freely as through dozens of appearance-changing procedures, from refining facial features such as the forehead, nose, and cheeks, to using specialized sculpting methods. Vinnie has created a look that is both soft and striking. For them, the body is like a free-form work of art, a space where they have full creative control to shape and combine forms however they choose. Every time they appear with a polished look and a distinctive style, they bring a completely fresh perspective that challenges people to rethink conventional beauty standards. Despite mixed opinions from the public, Vinnie O continues to live with confidence and full energy. Their unique appearance has become a powerful source of inspiration for the community and for anyone searching for their personal identity. Vinnie's story delivers a meaningful message about the freedom to express individuality, encouraging people to bravely overcome barriers and fully affirm their own value. Dennis Avner's journey did not begin in luxury clinics, but from a profound piece of advice rooted in personal experience. A former American computer programmer with Native American heritage, his life changed completely after a tribal chief encouraged him to connect with the spirit of the tiger. That idea pushed him into a decades-long transformation, reshaping his appearance in an effort to blur the line between human being and wild animal. Dennis turned his body into a living work of art, marked by his own distinct vision. He added tiger-like stripes, altered the structure of his face through implants, shaped his teeth into sharp fangs, and created attachment points for artificial whiskers. Each change allowed him to shed conventional standards and fully immerse himself in the image of a wild, untamed creature. For many years, Dennis Avner lived a truly unique life. moving between the world of technology and the untouched wilderness. Whether society looked at him with curiosity or unease, he continued to find inner peace by living according to his personal desires. Do you think age is a barrier to changing yourself? Leave a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Valeria Lukyanova chose a distinctive path by creating an appearance that resembled a real-life Barbie doll. Her striking look, smooth skin, and unusual figure once left the public stunned by the way she seemed to blend reality with fantasy, to bring that image to life. The Ukrainian woman maintained a strict routine, from spending hours on detailed makeup to following intensive beauty and self-care methods designed to achieve the body proportions she desired. This medical condition makes Caroline's bone structure extremely fragile, causing her to experience at least 50 broken bones throughout her life. Despite those difficult and painful physical challenges, Caroline has always maintained an optimistic spirit. The companionship, understanding, and unconditional love from her twin sister Cassidy have become a strong source of support, helping both sisters overcome every obstacle together and enjoy life as fully as possible. However, what makes Valeria truly distinctive goes beyond her appearance. Instead of seeing herself as a product of the beauty industry, she has focused on spiritual values and used her unique image to share meaningful messages about the universe. The combination of her flawless look and mysterious inner world turned her into a one-of-a-kind phenomenon, attracting major attention across social media platforms. Not following conventional beauty standards, Anthony Lafredo sees his body as a lump of clay to be reshaped from scratch. The Frenchman gave up a normal life to embark on a years-long project called the Black Alien Project. He does not want to be human. He wants to become a completely new being, a creature out of science fiction, with fully blackened, tattooed skin, a split tongue, and protruding subdermal implants. The journey of Anthony Lafredo requires extraordinary physical and mental endurance. He has been willing to undergo extreme procedures, such as removing part of his nose, ears, and even his lips in order to completely reshape his facial structure. Each tattoo and each incision is carefully planned and treated as a living artwork, bringing him closer to the identity he has long been searching for. Behind that edgy appearance lies an open mind. Anthony shared that this change helps him feel free and most authentic to himself. Despite the hesitant glances from those around him, his story offers a thought-provoking perspective on personal freedom and how a person dares to take ownership of their own body. Do you think his bravery inspires you? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to support us. Before being known as the Vampire Woman, Maria Jose Cristerna was a lawyer and a mother of 4 in a traditional Mexican family. However, behind that peaceful facade lay years of enduring painful domestic violence, in an effort to reclaim her strength and protect herself. Maria chose a bold path, reinventing herself in a form that is powerful and inviolable. She covered her body with artwork, implanted titanium inserts under her scalp to shape horns, and altered her teeth. Each modification served as a layer of protective armor, a symbol of resistance and powerful authority. She wanted to ensure that she would always remain resilient and that no one could ever hurt her again. Maria Jose Cristerna now appears in public not only as a symbol of body transformation, but also as an active speaker advocating for women's rights and victims of domestic violence. The story of the vampire woman is a powerful ode to rebirth from ashes, where pain is transformed into a form of body art filled with pride and freedom. Joan Rivers is remembered as a stand-up comedy legend with a sharp wit, always ready to poke fun at the Hollywood elite. But behind the spotlight was her relentless battle against the cruelty of time. Because to her, signs of aging were a major obstacle to her career. She underwent hundreds of cosmetic procedures, not to turn herself into someone else, but to hold on to the most brilliant. She asserted that she would rather have plastic surgery to stay young than age naturally. From facelifts to rejuvenating injections, Joan Rivers always maintained her appearance regularly, appearing radiant in her 80s. She left the media in admiration of her vital energy, while also facing mixed opinions due to her unnatural appearance. Rising above all controversies, Joan Rivers lived her passion to the fullest by cleverly using her own plastic surgery experiences as comedic material to self-deprecate with charm. Her journey is a deeply inspiring story of resilient courage and the bravery to live life fully on her own terms. What do you think about Joan Rivers' transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share. Between millions of girls chasing the standard of a slim, V-shaped jawline, Anastasia Pokreshchuk chose a completely opposite path. This Ukrainian woman harbored a strong desire to have the largest cheekbones in the world, from being a student with a balanced butt. In her own eyes, unremarkable appearance, Anastasia taught herself how to inject fillers and began an extraordinary journey of altering her facial structure, creating 2 prominent, sharply defined protrusions beneath her eyes. Filled with regret, and many people look at Anastasia with astonishment, or even hesitation, regarding the unique appearance of her face, yet, to her, each cosmetic procedure brings an immense wave of confidence that she never had before. Anastasia does not hesitate to share this entire journey on social media, directly confronting mixed opinions with a confident, proud attitude while taking absolute control of her own life. In a society long accustomed to clearly defined behind that distinct appearance is a girl with a strong personality who deeply loves herself. Anastasia has proven that attractiveness does not follow a single, universal formula. Her story delivers a groundbreaking message about breaking past imposed beauty standards, showing a woman who decides her own version of happiness and bravely flips conventional prejudices upside down. At the age of 17, using their appearance as a way to express their since her days as an electrician in Sweden. Pixie Fox always felt she belonged in the world of animated drawings with voluptuous lips, large round eyes, and an impossibly tiny waist. To bring this dream into reality, Pixie made the bold decision to undergo body-altering procedures, removing 6 ribs to achieve a record-breaking waistline and create an hourglass figure that leaves anyone who sees her in absolute astonishment. Control to shape and combine forms however they choose. Every time they appear with a polished look and a not stopping there, she continued to undergo dozens of other procedures, from breast implants and changing her eye color to reshaping her entire face. To Pixie, her physical body is like a canvas, and she is the artist perfecting her life's masterpiece. Each successful modification is a step forward that helps her shed her ordinary look to come closer to the living cartoon character she has always pursued. Their unique appearance has become a powerful source of inspiration for the community and for anyone searching for their personal identity. Vinny's story delivers a meaningful message about the freedom to express individuality. Despite health risks and medical warnings, Pixie Fox remains steadfast on her chosen path. She turned her unique appearance into a personal brand, inspiring those who want to break free from conventional limits. Pixie's story is a fascinating testament to the power of imagination, where a person dares to alter their very body structure to live in their own dream form. His life changed completely after a tribal chief encouraged him to connect with the spirit of the tiger. That idea pushed him into a decades-long transformation, reshaping his appearance in an effort to blur the line. Lolo Ferrari, the 1990s French glamour icon, drew immense attention for possessing the largest artificial bust in the world at the time. To achieve this unrealistic measurement, she underwent over 20 major surgeries involving custom-designed, massive silicone implants with every appearance. Lolo consistently became the center of attention, attracting curiosity from the media and becoming a hot topic of discussion across European newspapers. Fangs, and created behind that exaggerated hourglass figure and radiant smile was a soul carrying deep wounds from childhood. Lolo once confessed that magnifying her body helped her build a fortress to hide her inner vulnerability. This colossal transformation not only brought her fame, but also weighed heavily on her spine, forcing her to face persistent physical pain every day. For many years, Dennis Avner lived a truly unique life, moving between the world of tech. The short life of Lolo Ferrari came to an end at the age of 30, but her story is always remembered as a haunting legend about the price of fame. She used her own flesh and blood to write an extreme definition of the desire for attention in modern society. This leaves behind a major question as to whether glamorous fame is worth sacrificing both one's health and physical body. In a small town in the Philippines, a young man spent over 20 years and underwent nearly 30 surgeries, big and small, with a single purpose: to become a flesh-and-blood Superman. Herbert Chavez did not just want to wear the hero's costume. He wanted every line on his face, from the cleft chin and high bridge of the nose to the abdominal structure, to perfectly match the character stepping out of DC Comics. To bring that image to life, the Ukrainian woman maintained a strict routine, from spending hours on detailed makeup to following intensive beauty and self. Herbert's transformation journey combines a passion for pop culture with a desire to bring joy to everyone. He turned his home into a Superman museum and regularly hits the streets in his signature costume. Local residents, especially children, do not look at him as someone abusing plastic surgery, but affectionately call him Super Pinoy, the person who brings smiles and optimism to the community. And has always maintained an optimistic spirit. The companionship Sophia Malthus, from Nelson and now living in Auckland, New Zealand, is a powerful symbol of resilience and determination in the face of a major turning point in life. Before the accident, she was an energetic 19-year-old who had just moved out to live independently and was excited to build a life of her own. However, in 2016, a devastating incident while working at a horse racing track completely changed her fate. The horse she was handling lost control, causing her to fall and crash hard into a safety barrier. The serious fall resulted in a cervical spinal cord injury at the C5 level, leaving her paralyzed from the neck down, and causing her to lose 87% of her body's movement. The physical transformation journey of Rodrigo Alves began with building the image of a real-life Ken doll. Born in Brazil, this individual experienced a sense of mismatch with their natural physique from childhood. To find balance, Rodrigo decided to undergo a comprehensive series of cosmetic procedures, from rhinoplasty and liposuction to rib structure modification, aiming to possess an ideal: sharp beauty like a character stepping out of a toy world. The journey of Anthony Lafredo requires extraordinary physical and mental endurance. He has been willing to undergo extreme procedures. Despite possessing the perfect Ken doll appearance, Rodrigo still found no peace, realizing it was merely a mask. In 2020, this individual decided to live authentically, changing their name to Jessica Alves and transitioning into a woman. This time, the physical transformation journey was no longer a chase after an artificial model, but a rebirth to reclaim her true self. Behind that edgy appearance lies an open mind. Anthony shared that this change helps him feel free and most authentic to himself. Despite the hesitant glances from those around him, his story. Now, Jessica Alves appears full of confidence in her new look. Despite mixed public opinions regarding her continuous physical changes, she remains happy because she gets to live in the body she has always dreamed of. Jessica's story is a courageous journey, proving that sometimes people must go through numerous transformations just to rediscover their true self. Before being known as the Vampire Woman, Maria Jose Cristerna was a lawyer and a mother of 4 in a traditional Mexican family. However, behind that peaceful facade lay years of enduring. If anyone ever turned love into an extreme motivation to alter their physical body, it was Jocelyn Wildenstein. After marrying a notorious art dealer billionaire, her life entered a luxurious new chapter when the marriage began to fracture, knowing her husband was passionate about wild beasts, especially jungle cats. Jocelyn chose not to let go but decided to cosmetically alter her face to bear the features of a cat woman to hold on to him. She served as a layer of protective armor, a symbol of resistance and powerful authority. She wanted to ensure that she would always remain resilient. Jocelyn Wildenstein used millions of dollars to turn her face into a living artwork. She lifted the corners of her eyes, enhanced her cheekbones, and plumped her lips to create a sharp, feline-like gaze reminiscent of a wild cat, instead of holding on to the man of her life. This striking new appearance unintentionally pushed their marriage into a dead end. Yet, strangely enough, after emerging from a historic. Despite the negative titles from the media, Jocelyn still lives a regal life in New York and confidently attends major fashion events, asserting that she is completely satisfied with her current appearance. Her story opens up a unique perspective on personal freedom, where a woman dares to transcend prejudice to decide for herself and be content with the form she created, against the cruelty of time, because to her, signs of aging were a major obstacle to her career. While many view plastic surgery as a solution to fix flaws, Justin Jedlicka perceives it as a sculpting art form, and the body is the statue that needs completion. Dubbed the real-life Ken doll, this American man does not hide being fascinated by the symmetrical, flawless beauty of artificial creations. He has undergone hundreds of procedures, but what sets Justin apart is that he designs his own implants by hand. Justin Jedlicka does not want a muscular body built through sweat in the gym. Instead, he wants a physique precisely calculated down to every millimeter using mathematics and medical science. From his chest and shoulders to his biceps, everything consists of custom silicone implants carefully placed beneath the skin. For him, each successful surgery is the realization of a design blueprint, transforming himself into a one-of-a-kind entity that challenges all rules of natural. Moving beyond the living doll title, Justin is now a well-known cosmetic consultant, helping those who want to alter their appearance scientifically and safely. He lives an active, proud life and is always ready to share his passion for body sculpting. Justin's story carries a modern and highly proactive tone, demonstrating the power of creative thinking when a person dares to transform their physical body into a deeply personal masterpiece. At the age of 15 during a summer vacation in Ibiza, Christina Boutel happened to hire a street artist to draw a caricature of her. The moment she held the drawing with its exaggerated and glamorous lines, a spark lit up in her mind. Instead of keeping the drawing as a souvenir like most people, Christina looked at it and promised herself that one day she would look exactly like that character in real life. Eyes, unremarkable appearance. Anastasia taught herself how to inject fillers and began an extraordinary journey of altering her facial structure, creating Christina's journey of turning her dream from a paper drawing into reality was a series of hard-working days to accumulate funds for her cosmetic procedures. She underwent multiple breast augmentations, lip reshaping, eyebrow tattooing, and facial structure modifications. To Christina, that caricature from years ago was not a mockery but a roadmap guiding her to the most confident and happy version of herself. Proud attitude while taking absolute control of her own life. In a society long accustomed to clearly define, Alexandra's daily life is filled with health challenges, such as being unable to fully close her eyes while sleeping and experiencing limited vision, requiring specialized medical care and lifelong medication to protect her eyesight. Yet, beneath her unique appearance, Alexandra remains a playful, curious, and joyful spirit, just like any other child her age. Her journey is not only a courageous fight against adversity, but also a symbol of hope, drawing international attention to rare medical conditions while celebrating the boundless love and support her family provides throughout her challenging path to growth. A mother of two in China has lived for over a decade with a severely disfigured face due to a rare, continuously growing tumor. Li Hongfan, 40, has faced social isolation as her face remained constantly swollen. The condition is a form of bone cancer that affects tissue growth. The disease began affecting Li in 2001 when she noticed a small lump on her forehead that resembled swelling. She initially paid little attention, as it caused no pain or itching, and did not seek medical care promptly. 4 years later, during a medical examination, doctors discovered that she had 7 tumors developing across her face. Rising above physical pain and societal stigma, Li Hongfan drew strength from her optimism and her desire to live for her 2 sons. Her story of unwavering determination eventually touched the hearts of medical professionals, sparking a meaningful humanitarian support campaign. A dedicated team of doctors came together to perform complex reconstructive surgeries to improve her appearance and restore natural function. Li Hongfan's journey stands as a shining symbol of courage, proving that love and humanitarian support can open a new future for those facing the most challenging circumstances. Laura and Lucas are 2 resilient siblings facing Cockayne syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disorder that causes premature aging. 16-year-old Lucas experiences and observes the world with remarkable sensitivity, while his 14-year-old sister Laura maintains strong optimism and a radiant smile. Accompanying them through every medical challenge, their family has shown the community that the true value of life is not measured by its length, but by how we cherish, love, and spread positive energy in every present moment. The life journey of 2-year-old Nova Hunia from Wellington, New Zealand, is a deeply moving story about unconditional family love and the power of understanding in overcoming challenges related to physical differences. From the moment she was born, Nova faced significant obstacles due to a craniofacial condition that caused serious breathing difficulties and hearing loss. Confronted with an unexpected and overwhelming situation, her young parents, 30-year-old Acacia and 29-year-old Joseph Hunia, naturally experienced fear, uncertainty, and deep concern about what the future might hold for their little daughter. During the many days they spent searching the internet for answers and hoping to find a brighter direction for their daughter's future, they unexpectedly came across a documentary on television that became a life-changing turning point for the couple. The film told the story of Marimar Kiora, a beauty vlogger admired for her extraordinary resilience and confidence as she embraced her physical differences, overcame challenges with courage, and inspired millions through her uplifting journey. Marimar's honest story and uplifting spirit deeply touched Acacia and Joseph, helping them find peace and completely redefine what a normal life truly means. They came to realize that while Nova's facial differences might be the first thing some people notice, those outward features could never determine her true worth, her spirit, or the bright future ahead of her. What began as overwhelming fear gradually transformed into unwavering strength as Nova's parents chose to turn their love into a powerful source of support and determination for every step of her journey. They created a home filled with positivity, where Nova could grow surrounded by confidence, courage, and pride in who she is. The Hunia family's journey is more than a personal story. It carries a meaningful message about embracing individuality and seeing beauty beyond appearances. Through compassion and open hearts, they remind the world that every child deserves the opportunity to live a full, joyful, and meaningful way. Athol Mills is a resilient young man who has carried an inspiring sense of optimism despite facing extraordinary health challenges since birth. He was born with a rare medical condition that caused his lymphatic system to develop unevenly, resulting in significant swelling on one side of his face and neck that noticeably altered his natural appearance. From a very young age, Athol became familiar with hospital environments and courageously underwent dozens of complex medical procedures aimed at managing and improving his condition. Although medicine has provided significant support over the years, the condition has remained ongoing, requiring Athol to develop remarkable inner strength to manage the daily challenges it brings. Beyond the physical difficulties, he has also had to face curious reactions and public attention from those around him. Yet instead of withdrawing or allowing self-doubt to define him, Athol chose to live openly, embracing the world with confidence and a bright smile. Athol's greatest source of strength has been surfing, where he finds a sense of complete freedom in the open ocean, gradually overcoming physical limitations to fully embrace the joy of the experience. He has openly shared his life story through media appearances, helping others better understand the medical condition he lives with, while also working to challenge unfair assumptions about appearance. Through his positive energy and extraordinary courage, Athol has touched the hearts of countless people, reminding us that true beauty comes from inner strength and self-confidence. His journey is a powerful example of how resilience can transform adversity into purpose, inspiring others to face life with courage, compassion, and pride. Maddie Blitvich is a bright and energetic 7-year-old girl who continues to embrace life despite living with Pfeiffer syndrome type 2, a rare genetic condition that affects the structure of the skull as well as speech and hearing abilities. With the devoted care of her single mother, Rachel, Maddie is given every opportunity to enjoy a childhood filled with love, normalcy, and meaningful experiences. She currently attends a school that is committed to supporting her individual development and needs. Although she faces some challenges with balance and coordination, Maddie remains full of energy and dreams of riding a bike freely just like other children her age. However, Maddie's fragile and uniquely shaped skull means that standard helmets available on the market cannot provide a safe or proper fit for her. Understanding her mother's concern and frustration in trying to find suitable protection, a design laboratory at the University of Auckland stepped in to help. A team of specialists there began working with advanced mapping technology and cutting-edge 3D printing to create a fully customized helmet designed specifically for Maddie, giving her the chance to safely pursue her dream of riding a bike like other children. After looking back at these 15 extraordinary stories, perhaps what leaves the strongest impression is not only their rare physical features or unique appearances, but the way each person chooses to live with strength in the face of curiosity, judgment, and life's challenges. They show us that being different is not something that needs to be hidden. Instead, it can become a personal mark, a source of inspiration, and a powerful reminder that every human being has value in their own unique way. If this video gave you a new perspective on beauty, resilience, and the diversity of human life, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you can continue joining us for more strange, authentic, and inspiring stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention. Some people prefer to stay in the shadows, avoiding the judging eyes of others. But on the other hand, there are those who do everything they can to stand out from the crowd. And sometimes, that uniqueness goes far beyond anything we could ever imagine. Because nature can be surprisingly generous in creating people who seem almost too extraordinary to be real. In today's video, we will explore 15 unique and bizarre individuals that will make you question whether they truly exist. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming shocking stories. Niall Goodlad is a professional model from the United Kingdom who has made a strong impression in the fashion industry thanks to his unique appearance and positive outlook on life. Niall lives with a congenital condition related to skin pigmentation and structure, giving him features that differ from traditional beauty standards. Instead of feeling insecure, he has chosen to turn this difference into his strength, stepping onto the runway to prove that beauty has no fixed definition. Niall's journey is a fight against rigid stereotypes about appearance. He uses his influence to spread messages of confidence and self-love. On major runways and in advertising campaigns, Niall consistently appears with a captivating presence, proving that the courage to be yourself is the key to success. The most powerful lesson from Niall Goodlad's life is the importance of embracing one's identity. He teaches us that every mark on the body tells a story of uniqueness. His story reminds society of the importance of empathy and respect for diversity. Niall stands as a symbol of hope, encouraging younger generations to pursue their passions boldly and never let physical differences stand in the way of their dreams. Zara Hartshorn, a young woman from Rotherham, England, has attracted international media attention due to a life journey that is both challenging and extraordinary. From a very early age, Zara was affected by a rare genetic condition called lipodystrophy. This disorder causes the loss of subcutaneous fat tissue, reducing skin elasticity and leading to premature wrinkles, making her appearance look much older than her actual age. During her teenage years, Zara was often mistaken for a middle-aged woman, sometimes even assumed to be the grandmother of her own friends. Growing up was far from easy, as she faced misunderstanding and a lack of empathy from society. Her school years were marked by insecurity and self-consciousness, as her appearance made her the subject of constant attention and gossip. However, instead of withdrawing into isolation, Zara found strong support in her mother, Tracy, who also lives with the same condition. This shared experience and family love became a powerful foundation that helped Zara courageously share her story publicly, hoping to seek medical support and raise awareness. Her biggest turning point came when her case was noticed by a leading medical specialist in the United States. Zara underwent surgical procedures aimed at improving facial skin elasticity, helping her appearance better reflect her vibrant 20s. This transformation not only restored her confidence, but also marked the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope. Zara began participating in inspirational activities, using her voice to encourage others in similar situations to embrace self-love. The most profound lesson from Zara Hartshorn's journey is the power of self-acceptance and compassion. She teaches us that a person's value is not defined by looking young or old, but by how they face life's challenges. Zara turned her personal pain into motivation to inspire others, encouraging them not to hide away, but to courageously affirm their existence. Darius Vernon is a well-known male model from the United Kingdom who has inspired many through his journey of living with vitiligo. For years growing up, Darius struggled with insecurity and self-doubt due to the depigmented patches spreading across his body. He spent a long time trying to hide his appearance, enduring judgmental stares and social isolation, which placed heavy emotional pressure on him as a young man. However, his life took a turning point when Darius decided to stop hiding and began embracing his unique appearance. He entered the fashion industry with courage, turning his differences into a striking personal signature. His success on international runways and in major magazines is not only a personal achievement, but also a powerful statement that true beauty lies in confidence and self-respect. The most meaningful lesson from Darius Vernon is the power of self-love. He teaches us that differences are not flaws, but gifts that make us unique. Darius proves that when we have the courage to be our true selves, we not only find our own happiness, but also shine a light of hope for others facing similar struggles. What do you think about Darius Vernon's story and the idea of loving yourself and embracing differences? Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel to help spread this positive message. The journey of Shirley Alvarez, a strong-willed young woman from Queens, New York, began with a severe challenge when she was just 9 years old. She was diagnosed with systemic sclerosis, a rare autoimmune condition that causes the body's soft tissues and blood vessels to harden. Within just a few months, the disease completely changed Shirley's mobility, forcing her to transition from using a walking frame to relying fully on a wheelchair. Rather than giving in to the limitations of her body, Shirley chose to respond in a creative and powerful way. She developed an artistic identity known as the Tragic Doll. This was not just a stage name, but a way for Shirley to transform her pain and complex emotions of living with illness into an expressive artistic message. Through this persona, she highlights the contrast between a fragile appearance and an unbreakable inner strength. The most powerful lesson from Shirley Alvarez's story is adaptability and the strength of a positive mindset. She teaches us that while we cannot control health challenges, we can always choose how we define our lives. Shirley turned her wheelchair from a symbol of limitation into part of her confident personal identity. Shirley's story also reminds society of the value of empathy. She inspires people to see individuals with disabilities not with pity, but with admiration for their strength and determination to overcome challenges. Shirley Alvarez proves that when we have the courage to face and acknowledge our struggles, we can find the power to shine in our own unique way. Takesha Archibald is a resilient woman from the United States who has become a powerful source of inspiration by bravely sharing her journey of living with vitiligo and hair loss. Her life went through deeply challenging phases as she faced sudden changes in her appearance. The emergence of depigmented patches and the loss of her hair once led her into insecurity and self-doubt, causing her to withdraw under the weight of society's curious and often judgmental gaze. However, instead of letting adversity defeat her, Takesha underwent a powerful mindset transformation. She chose to remove her wigs and stop hiding her skin, embracing her true self. Her journey is a transformation from pain into purpose. Takesha uses her voice to redefine beauty, proving that a woman's worth is not defined by perfect hair or flawless skin, but by confidence and the radiance of her spirit. The greatest lesson from Takesha Archibald is the power of self-acceptance. When you learn to love what makes you who you are, the world begins to see you with respect and admiration. Her story reminds us of the importance of empathy and embracing diversity in society. Takesha stands as proof that a positive mindset can turn even the harshest challenges into opportunities to inspire and bring hope to others. Lisa Johnson went through many difficult years of living with deep insecurity as the depigmented patches caused by vitiligo gradually spread across her body, making her appearance noticeably different. At first, her self-doubt led her to constantly hide behind heavy makeup and modest clothing to avoid curious and judgmental stares. However, instead of letting adversity consume her, Lisa made a decisive turning point by directly confronting her own fears. She chose to remove all makeup, courageously reveal her natural skin, and transform her unique patterns into a symbol of resilience. The most powerful lesson from Lisa's life is self-respect and the ability to transform pain into a force for positive impact. She proves that true beauty begins the moment we choose to be ourselves, while also reminding us of the importance of empathy and kindness in a diverse society. Does Lisa's story change the way you see beauty and differences? Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel to help spread the message of confidence, compassion, and kindness in society. Olivia Klopchen is a resilient young woman who has turned her physical difference into a powerful source of inspiration on social media. When she was just 2 months old, her family noticed a small bruise on her right arm, and doctors later diagnosed her with a congenital vascular malformation. This condition causes abnormal blood vessel growth, resulting in her right arm and hand being significantly larger than average and having a different skin tone. Throughout her childhood and school years, Olivia faced countless curious stares and gossip from those around her. There was a time when she felt insecure, often wearing oversized jackets regardless of the weather to hide her arm and always angling her body when taking photos. However, as she grew older, Olivia realized that constantly hiding and avoiding herself only made life more exhausting. She decided to change her perspective and learn to accept and love her body as it is. Her true breakthrough began when she created a social media account to share her daily life. Her confidence and positive attitude quickly attracted hundreds of thousands of followers. Despite the support she received online, she still faced inappropriate comments, with some even suggesting she undergo surgery to remove her arm and replace it with a more aesthetically pleasing prosthetic. In response, Olivia stood her ground strongly, stating that her arm functions perfectly and she firmly refuses to give up a healthy part of her body just to satisfy the opinions of others. With pride and confidence, Olivia has not only overcome societal judgments about appearance, but has also become a voice for body diversity, helping others in similar situations feel seen, understood, and more confident. Born in the vibrant city of Johannesburg, Zizipho Soldat was confronted early in life with a harsh reality when Focamelia left one of her arms and one of her legs with congenital deformities. Rather than succumbing to the curious stares and discrimination from peers throughout her upbringing, the young woman developed a strong will to protect and embrace her unique identity. For Zizipho, her physical differences are not an ending, but a launching pad to prove that true strength always comes from self-acceptance. Defying all conventional standards of perfect beauty, Zizipho Soldat has built a remarkable career as a model and an influential content creator at the age of 26. She not only showcases high-fashion outfits, but also thoughtfully integrates educational messages about self-esteem, helping thousands of followers find confidence in their own uniqueness. Her success on social media does not stem from a conventional appearance, but from her ability to spread positivity and her courage in presenting her distinctive beauty to the public. Zizipho is living proof that when you dare to love your own body, the whole world is forced to change the way it perceives the true value of beauty. In both her career and her journey in search of true love, Zizipho Soldat consistently affirms that a strong personality and inner strength are what define a person's worth, not physical imperfections. She enters relationships and her career with absolute confidence, believing that sincerity and inner strength can connect like-minded souls without being hindered by any physical imperfections. For her, disability is simply a physical characteristic, while happiness and success are things she builds with her own hands. Zizipho's story is a powerful lesson in breaking boundaries, reminding us that every scar or difference can become a great source of inspiration for society. Marie Elisa, a woman from rural Madagascar, went through a major ordeal when her life was suddenly turned upside down by a tooth cavity at the age of 40. At first, she relieved the pain with common medication, but due to limited access to medical care, the prolonged infection developed into a cyst on her face. This health condition gradually worsened, taking away her ability to work. Marie could no longer continue farming or selling vegetables at the market, causing her family's finances to deteriorate to the point where her youngest daughter had to drop out of school. For many years, she lived in isolation, enduring countless difficulties and limitations. A ray of hope finally appeared when a humanitarian medical team from the organization Mercy Ships visited her village. Although hesitant at first, she bravely accepted their help and underwent free maxillofacial surgery aboard a hospital ship. The successful treatment restored Marie's health, confidence, and ability to work, allowing her to once again care for her family. Her journey is not only a story of overcoming illness, but also a testament to resilience and the incredible power of compassion. Ruth Lujan's journey, a Mexican ballet dancer and performance artist, is a story of transformation from the pain of illness into a unique artistic passion. Her life took a turning point at the age of 19 when her teacher noticed abnormalities in her movements, leading to a diagnosis of hypermobility syndrome. This condition caused her muscles and ligaments to be extremely loose, forcing Ruth to permanently give up her dream of becoming a ballerina. Despite the heartbreak, she did not give up. To support her spine and protect her fragile body, doctors prescribed her a corrective corset. From being a medical necessity, the corset gradually became an essential part of her life, helping her develop an exceptionally small and uniquely striking waist. Ruth eventually began to embrace her hourglass figure and started a professional waist training journey, achieving an astonishing waist measurement of 30 centimeters, 11.8 inches. Taking things further, she invested over $20,000 to pursue her dream of becoming a real-life mermaid. The money was spent on custom-made high-end silicone tails and specialized diving training courses. Despite mixed public reactions regarding her distinctive appearance, she has always proudly embraced and loved her body. Today, Ruth Lujan is not only known for her extremely small waist, but also as a professional underwater performer. She has transformed her health condition into a radiant personal symbol, spreading a message about overcoming adversity and fully embracing life in pursuit of even the most unconventional dreams. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to help spread this positive message about overcoming adversity and living life to the fullest in pursuit of your dreams. Daouda's life was a relentless battle for survival rather than a journey of youth. A massive maxillofacial tumor ruthlessly stole his teenage years, turning simple acts like eating or speaking into a terrifying ordeal. For years, he was forced to abandon his education and friends, living in the shadows of isolation as the deformity altered his world. This was more than physical pain. It was a grueling mental trial where a young man's future seemed suffocated by a cruel twist of fate. Can you imagine the agony of being pushed to the sidelines of society, watching your prime years slip away in total helplessness and despair? Everything changed in 2024 when a miraculous surgery finally liberated Daouda from the chains of his condition. Rising from the depths of hopelessness, he emerged with a restored face and a heart brimming with ambition. No longer the boy hiding away, Daouda is now reclaiming his smile and preparing to return to school to chase his long-lost dreams. His journey serves as a powerful testament to the infinite resilience of the human spirit. No matter how deep the darkness, the light of hope and medical science can spark the most brilliant miracles. This story reminds us all to never surrender, for today's scars will eventually become the medals of tomorrow's extraordinary courage. Ariana Covarrubias, a resilient young woman from Los Angeles, USA, is a powerful testament to inner strength and perseverance in the face of adversity. From birth, Ariana was diagnosed with recessive dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa, EB, a rare genetic disorder that makes her skin extremely fragile, often described as butterfly skin. This condition causes her skin to blister and tear easily from even the slightest friction or everyday contact. As a result, she has had to live with constant physical challenges, facing difficulties in basic activities such as walking or eating, and frequently relying on specialized medical bandages to protect her body. Throughout her school years, from childhood to university, Ariana not only had to be extremely careful about her health, but also endured curious stares, gossip, and a lack of empathy from others due to her visibly different appearance. Instead of giving in to harsh judgment or withdrawing from the world, she chose to turn these obstacles into powerful motivation to change society's perspective. As a mass communication student, Ariana bravely stepped onto social media platforms, creating personal blogs to share an honest and unfiltered look into her daily life. Through her posts and videos filled with positive energy, she aims to spread a powerful message. A person's true worth lies in their intellect, perseverance, and compassion, not in their appearance or physical differences. Her resilience and optimistic outlook have helped her build a strong community, offering comfort, encouragement, and confidence to others facing similar challenges. The pinnacle of her journey came when Ariana broke away from conventional beauty standards, successfully becoming a model and being featured in campaigns for renowned beauty brands, creating a powerful impact in promoting inclusivity and diversity. With extraordinary courage and deep self-love, Ariana Covarrubias has redefined beauty, proving that differences are not weaknesses, but rather the most brilliant and unique marks that allow each individual to shine in their own way. Memunatu, a baby girl from Sierra Leone, went through a miraculous fight for survival at just 10 months old. When she was only 5 months old, her family discovered a tumor on her neck. Due to limited access to medical care, it grew rapidly until it became as large as her entire face. This massive tumor not only obscured her face, but also posed a direct threat to her life by compressing her airway, causing severe difficulties in swallowing, eating, and even crying. At a time when her family was nearly losing hope due to the high surgical risks locally, a miracle arrived when the humanitarian hospital ship Global Mercy Hospital Ship, operated by Mercy Ships, docked at the port. There, a team of international surgeons and medical professionals performed an extremely delicate operation that lasted for many hours to completely remove the tumor. The procedure was a complete success, truly opening the door to a new life for her. Just a few weeks later, the wound on her neck had fully healed, restoring Memunatu's radiant smile, bright eyes, and a healthy future, an inspiring testament to the power of medicine and compassion. Fidisoa, a farmer from Madagascar, endured the burden of a massive 5-kilogram tumor on his back for 15 years. The condition left him constantly exhausted, as if he were carrying a heavy backpack, severely hindering his daily life and farming work. Despite undergoing 3 unsuccessful surgeries locally, hope was restored when the humanitarian organization Mercy Ships stepped in and performed a successful operation to completely remove the tumor. Thanks to this life-changing procedure, Fidisoa was finally freed from the physical burden he had carried for years, regained restful sleep, and is now ready to embrace a healthier new chapter in life. Brooke Banker, a model from New York City, USA, has turned her unique physical traits into a powerful advantage in her career. Unlike typical models, Brooke is known for her extraordinarily long legs, measuring nearly 1.2 meters, 47 inches, making up about 2/3 of her total height of 1.80 meters. Once a sports-loving high school student, her life took a bright turn when she decided to step into the fashion industry. Her striking height once made her stand out and attracted many curious stares from those around her. But instead of feeling shy or insecure, Brooke has always been proud of and grateful for her natural physique. She maintains a positive lifestyle, regularly practicing yoga and staying physically active to protect her health and preserve her figure. Brooke Banker's journey is a powerful testament to self-love, showing that embracing the unique characteristics of one's body is the strongest key to overcoming rigid stereotypes and shining brightly in life. Does Brooke Banker's story inspire you to love and accept yourself? Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel to help spread this positive message. Lalital Ram, a man from India, has faced a harsh reality as severe facial neurofibromatosis caused his features to appear as if they were melting, resulting in total deformity. For years, he lived under the judgmental gaze of society, carrying the burden of not only physical pain, but also profound social isolation due to his altered appearance. However, a miracle happened when a dedicated medical team learned about his condition and provided completely free surgery. After a complex operation, the tumor on his face was successfully removed. Lalit's journey is a powerful testament to resilience and the strength of human compassion, helping him shed a physical burden he had carried for many years and regain his health, confidence, and step into a brighter new life. The scars from a devastating explosion may have ravaged Nasib Der Abdi's physical frame, but they inadvertently opened a window into the hidden power of the human brain. Through his miraculous recovery journey, the world witnessed neuroplasticity acting as a master architect, silently reconnecting broken pathways and transferring vital functions to healthy brain regions to sustain life. Nasib didn't just conquer adversity through medicine alone, but through the nervous system's incredible capacity for self-adaptation and rebirth when pushed to the limit. He stands as vivid proof that even when the foundational structure is shattered, the brain always holds a backup plan to continue writing a brilliant life story. Can you imagine the agony of a spine bent at a staggering 140 degrees, turning a body into a painful question mark and leaving only the ground in sight? Extreme scoliosis and kyphosis didn't just ravage a person's form, they suffocated every breath and imprisoned a soul in years of agonizing deformity. Yet a miraculous surgery broke those chains, straightening shattered bones to revive a life from the depths of despair. This is an epic anthem of resilience, proving that no matter how much adversity bends you, the human will can empower you to stand tall and face the future with pride and hope. Human conviction can sometimes be powerful enough to overturn every conventional standard of modern society. Amu Haji spent most of his life building a psychological fortress against water and soap due to an obsession with illness known as ablutophobia. For over 60 years, he chose to live in total harmony with the dust, proving that fear is not just a fleeting emotion, but can become a steadfast faith that shapes an entire lifetime. This is the clearest evidence of how an inner world can create a reality completely different from the majority. Outside the norms of medical hygiene, this man's journey stands as a classic example of unbelievable biological adaptation. Amu Haji did more than just survive. He maintained a resilient vitality in a harsh environment, despite not bathing once for over half a century. His story reminds us that every individual carries invisible psychological barriers and their own way of coping with adversity. Through Amu Haji's life, we learn to reconsider the true limits of the body and to respect diverse human identities, no matter how extraordinary they may seem. Simon Moore was born in the UK with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare condition that severely affected his facial bone structure, leaving his face sunken and his ears deformed. From the moment he was born, his life became a series of grueling challenges as he faced significant physical differences and barriers to communication. Instead of surrendering to fate, Simon learned to embrace and live with his flaws. turning his imperfect face into a symbol of resilience and immense courage. Overcoming all stigma, Simon Moore has written a new chapter for his life through love and a happy family, proving that a person's worth is not defined by the contours of their face. He has not only fought for his own happiness, but has also become a powerful source of inspiration, helping the community gain a deeper understanding of Treacher-Collins syndrome. Simon's story is a steadfast declaration. While an appearance may be ravaged by illness, the light from within the heart and an iron will can still guide us to find true happiness. Have you ever heard of someone with a real-life superpower, just like in the movies? Jamie Keaton is a rare medical case globally, possessing skin with an extraordinary natural suction power that allows him to firmly hold objects like aluminum cans or bottles directly on his body without any adhesives. This condition, though not yet officially named by the medical community, has turned Jamie into a fascinating enigma, capturing the attention of scientists and millions of viewers worldwide due to the wonders of human biology. His uniqueness is not just a visual phenomenon, but also raises new questions about the infinite capabilities of our bodies. Rather than feeling insecure about this quirky difference, the man dubbed the human suction cup chose to transform it into a gift to bring laughter to the community. Jamie shattered stereotypes of a normal body by leveraging his one-of-a-kind trait to become a famous performer and a multiple Guinness World Record holder. His story is a wonderful lesson in self-acceptance. When you dare to embrace and explore your most distinct features, you don't just stand out, you can create inspiring positive value for society. Grzegorz was the first patient in Poland to receive a full face transplant after a horrific workplace accident destroyed his entire face. This historic surgery did more than just reconstruct his appearance. It revived hope for a man who had seemingly lost everything. Grzegorz's journey is a testament to the wonders of medicine and extraordinary resilience, reminding us all that light always persists, even in the darkest of circumstances. Starting from a need for extreme stress relief, Tom Peters has revolutionized the way we perceive relaxation and personal identity. Instead of luxury vacations, he chose to transform into a Dalmatian named Spot to rediscover his innate inner peace. This is not a fleeting hobby, but a profound psychological therapy that allows him to temporarily distance himself from human worries and live a carefree life, where joy is simply found in moments of being loved and cared for. Beneath the mask and specialized suit, Tom's life represents an intense commitment to the inner belief that every individual has the right to choose how they exist. He spends hours practicing canine behaviors, from moving on all fours to non-verbal communication, aiming to achieve absolute freedom of thought. This persistence demonstrates that when a person dares to step outside traditional comfort zones, they can construct a unique world where the pressures of fame or fortune become meaningless compared to the tranquility of the heart. Beyond the curious stares of the public lies a bold message about the right of every individual to define happiness in the 21st century. Tom does not seek universal approval. He simply asserts the value of facing one's true identity to heal psychological wounds. His journey reminds us that difference is not a barrier, but a testament to the miraculous diversity of the human mind, where every individual has the right to master and protect their own oasis of peace. Carlos Rodriguez, widely known as Haffy, carries a nickname that serves as a mark of an unimaginable survival story after a horrific car crash cost him a significant portion of his skull and brain. His deeply indented profile shocked the world, making Carlos a living testament to both the miracles and the harsh fragility of the human body. Yet, beyond his startling appearance lies a powerful cautionary tale about the consequences of split-second mistakes and the profound value of life itself. Carlos Rodriguez's journey serves as a stark reminder that the line between life and death is incredibly thin, urging us to cherish ourselves as the best way to protect our own future. Akihiko Kondo is a Japanese man who became widely known in 2018 after holding an unofficial wedding ceremony with the famous virtual singer Hatsune Miku. His life journey is a true story of seeking mental peace in a highly pressured modern society. Before meeting Miku, Kondo went through extremely difficult periods at his workplace, facing bullying and pressure from colleagues that left him exhausted and eventually forced him to take a break from work to recover mentally. During that time, music and the presence of Hatsune Miku brought him immense emotional support, helping him overcome his trauma and gradually return to a normal life. Through the use of the Gatebox device, he was able to communicate daily with a three-dimensional projection of Miku, which further deepened his emotional bond with the character. In November 2018, Akihiko Kondo decided to spend around 2 million yen to hold a formal wedding ceremony attended by friends, expressing his love and gratitude toward the partner he felt had healed his heart. Although the software service was later discontinued, preventing him from continuing to talk with Hatsune Miku, Akihiko Kondo has remained steadfast in his feelings. He carries a Miku doll with him and has become a spokesperson for a community of people who develop emotional attachments to fictional characters, advocating for a more understanding, open-minded, and respectful society toward this unconventional form of love. And before we end today's video, remember that each story you've just seen is not simply about strangeness or difference, but also a unique perspective on people and life. Behind every extraordinary individual is a journey, a reason, and sometimes even pain that we cannot immediately see from the outside. If you've stayed with us until the very end, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can discover these fascinating stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next journey, where we continue to explore the strange, yet very... Are you ready to step into a world that even doctors find astonishing? The people you're about to meet are unlike anyone you've ever seen. From shocking physical transformations to rare medical conditions that seem like they belong in a science fiction movie. They live with medical mysteries that leave the entire world stunned. Each story is a vivid testament to human resilience, determination, and the power to surpass limits most of us thought were impossible. If you want to be inspired and witness these extraordinary stories, hit like now, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment. Join us as we open the door to 15 lives where reality is stranger, more thrilling, and more shocking than fiction. So get ready. We're about to embark on a journey exploring people and rare medical conditions that leave even doctors speechless. Josie is an extraordinary little girl living with Antley-Bixler syndrome, one of the rarest genetic disorders in the world that affects bone development and body structure. From the moment she was born, her life has been filled with significant medical challenges, requiring ongoing intervention from healthcare specialists to maintain her health. Despite facing physical barriers and daily living difficulties, Josie's journey of growing up has always been full of positive energy, supported by the unwavering foundation of her family. Josie's parents and loved ones set aside many personal plans, dedicating their full love and protection to support her through countless complex surgeries and lengthy therapy sessions. Rather than retreating from the curious eyes of the world, Josie's family courageously shared authentic footage of her life on social media platforms, hoping to raise awareness about this rare syndrome. Her innocence, radiant smile, and resilient spirit have touched the hearts of millions of viewers around the globe. Josie's life journey is not only a moving story of sacred maternal and paternal love, but also a powerful source of inspiration, reminding us to cherish the value of life and face adversity with optimism and a joyful spirit. Barry DeGeest is a living testament to resilience in the face of adversity stemming from the thalidomide medical tragedy. Born without arms, doctors once advised his family to give up on him at birth. However, thanks to the unconditional love of his mother, he was raised in an environment of equality rather than isolation. This steadfast support helped Barry overcome social stigma and physical challenges, providing a solid foundation for him to confidently navigate life and prove that a disability does not define a person. Rising above every barrier, Barry has built a remarkable life, taking on many roles from DJ and healthcare worker to husband, father, and successful entrepreneur running a support organization for people with disabilities. His story is a powerful affirmation that a person's true value lies in their spirit to rise and the ability to transform adversity into motivation. His life serves as an inspiring beacon, reminding us that every individual has the right to live fully, contribute meaningfully, and shine in their own unique way. Toko, widely known as the human collie dog, is a Japanese man who spent around 2 million yen, approximately 14,000 US dollars, to own an ultra-realistic collie dog costume custom-made by Zepeto, a company well known in Japan for creating movie props and detailed models. The costume reportedly took around 40 days to complete, weighs about 4 kilograms, and was designed with extraordinary realism and attention to detail. From a young age, Toko dreamed of becoming an animal. In fact, in his graduation yearbook, he reportedly wrote that his greatest wish was to live like a dog. Today, he has turned that dream into reality by mimicking canine behaviors such as walking on all fours, playing fetch, rolling around, and going on walks, surprising and fascinating audiences around the world. Toko shares his unusual journey on a YouTube channel called I Want to Be an Animal, where he has attracted tens of thousands of subscribers and millions of views. In one viral video, he even appeared interacting playfully with another person wearing a husky dog costume, introducing them as his best friend. However, this unique lifestyle has also come with many challenges and difficulties. Some professional dog trainers have commented that Toko's movements and actions, such as jumping, do not appear entirely natural, and that living on all fours also creates significant physical challenges. Even so, Toko says that the joy and excitement he experiences far outweigh any inconvenience. Expanding on his passion, he later founded Toko Zoo in Saitama Prefecture, a unique experience where people can rent life-size dog costumes featuring moving tails and realistic motion mechanisms, costing around 49,000 yen per session to experience what it feels like to live as an animal. Do you think Toko's passion is unique or simply unbelievable? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe to the channel for more strange but true stories. Laura and Lucas are two resilient siblings facing Cockayne syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disorder that causes premature aging. 16-year-old Lucas experiences and observes the world with remarkable sensitivity, while his 14-year-old sister Laura maintains strong optimism and a radiant smile. Accompanying them through every medical challenge, their family has shown the community that the true value of life is not measured by its length, but by how we cherish, love, and spread positive energy in every present moment. A horrific house fire at just 23 months old left scars covering 75% of the body of Dookie King, a young boy from the remote region of Mohaka, but it could not extinguish his bright smile. As the doors of school life began to approach, this brave 5-year-old little angel faced a new and difficult challenge: prejudice and the judgmental stares of the outside world. Will his extraordinary courage be enough to break through society's barriers and allow him to belong and shine? This is a deeply inspiring journey of resilience and bravery that forces us to reflect on compassion and the importance of embracing differences in life. Defying the extremely severe prognosis that she would be unlikely to survive past her first year of life, Zoe Tate amazed everyone by reaching the age of 11 while living with the extremely rare Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome. With a small body weighing around 19 kilograms and facing developmental delays along with seizures that could occur at any time, she continues to fight on with remarkable resilience and an inspiring spirit of determination. The story of Zoe Tate is not merely a rare medical case affecting roughly 1 in 50,000 people, but also a living testament to the extraordinary power of will and the desire to live. This resilience has helped her overcome limits that once seemed unchangeable, shaping an emotional, real-life journey filled with meaning and hope. Despite facing low muscle tone and various congenital challenges associated with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome, Zoe continues to maintain a bright and joyful outlook on life. Zoe Tate especially enjoys horseback riding, playing with her friends, and spreading happiness through her innocent laughter every day. Her journey reminds us all that true beauty does not lie in perfection, but in optimism, courage, and the ability to find light even in the most difficult circumstances. This is what transforms the simple moments of her life into a powerful source of inspiration for many people around the world. Hannah Tyre, a 24-year-old woman from Georgia, is living with the devastating challenges of a rare congenital bone disorder that makes her body extremely fragile. So fragile that even a simple sneeze can potentially cause serious fractures. Osteogenesis imperfecta is a rare genetic condition that directly affects bone structure, turning everyday activities into high-risk challenges of survival. Despite living in such a delicate physical condition, Hannah continues to demonstrate remarkable inner strength. She refuses to let physical limitations define her worth and maintains a positive outlook in the face of adversity, embodying resilience and courage in her daily life. 3 years ago, a life-changing turning point occurred when Hannah decided to step into the world of vlog in search of her own voice and personal identity, inspired by powerful influences she had encountered. Standing in front of the camera not only helped her rediscover confidence that had long been buried, but also became an effective way to communicate and break down the insecurities she once felt about her physical condition. Her content creation journey began with simple videos, but quickly evolved into a meaningful mission of inspiration, transforming each frame into a living testament to courage and resilience. Today, Hannah Tyre has become a living symbol of extraordinary resilience, proving that a strong spirit can overcome every barrier of fate and shine in its own unique way. Her story has captured the attention of a wide audience, not only because of curiosity about her rare medical condition, but also because of the positive energy she radiates through her pure confidence. Hannah has shown that true beauty is not found in external perfection, but in the will to rise, transforming limitations into stepping stones toward new heights and inspiring hope in the hearts of viewers around the world. The human body is never the final limit of a free soul, and Marty Sheedy stands as a living testament to that profound truth. Born with two extremely rare medical conditions, arthrogryposis, which causes joint contractures, and prune belly syndrome, which affects abdominal muscle development, this 33-year-old man carries a uniquely challenging physical form. Standing at just around 1.47 meters tall and weighing under 30 kilograms, his legs are crossed in a way that resembles a pair of scissors, creating countless physical barriers in everyday life and making even simple movements incredibly demanding. Yet behind that fragile appearance lies a sharp will to survive and an extraordinary inner strength that has never surrendered to fate. Marty has continuously trained and pushed himself forward, eventually becoming an inspiring public speaker who motivates others through his story of resilience. Not stopping at personal achievements, he has also spread compassion by founding a charity called Project Scissorgate. This organization was created with the core mission of raising public awareness and providing meaningful support for children facing similar medical conditions. Marty's remarkable journey delivers a powerful message. A person's true vitality is never measured by physical dimensions or muscular perfection, but shines brightest through resilience and the courage to live a full and meaningful life in their own extraordinary way. Has Marty's journey changed the way you see human strength? If yes, don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to help share more inspiring stories like this. By breaking through every invisible barrier in the beauty and fashion industry, Shelby Lynch has proven that physical differences can become a powerful source of artistic identity. Born in Leeds, England, the young woman has lived with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA type 2, since birth, a serious health condition that has required her to use a wheelchair from an early age. However, instead of allowing biological limitations to define who she was, Shelby chose to transform her uniqueness into a platform for spreading messages of inclusion and a deep passion for fashion artistry. Beginning her journey on social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, she quickly attracted millions of followers thanks to her vibrant and colorful fashion style, skillfully blending bold individuality, youthful energy, and a sophisticated sense of aesthetics that carries her unmistakable personal signature. Far beyond being just a digital content creator, Shelby officially entered the professional modeling industry after signing with a prestigious talent agency, appearing in major campaigns for some of the world's leading international fashion brands. For her, the wheelchair is not an obstacle, but a unique part of her identity seamlessly incorporated into artistic and high-fashion visuals filled with elegance, creativity, and confidence. Shelby has continuously and passionately fought to change society's perception of people with disabilities within the creative industry, powerfully proving that true style and beauty are never limited by physical barriers. Through honest videos sharing her daily life and the ups and downs of her career, she has successfully challenged outdated stereotypes, demonstrating that confidence and determination are the most beautiful outfits anyone can wear. Shelby Lynch's journey is far more than a personal success story. It is a powerful shift in public awareness that encourages people to view beauty through the lens of diversity, compassion, and acceptance. She has convincingly shown that when we dare to live authentically with our passions and continuously strive to grow, even the greatest hardships can become a launching point for extraordinary success. At the same time, Shelby has ignited hope for countless people facing similar challenges, inspiring belief in a world where equality, individuality, and respect for personal uniqueness are truly valued above all else. Amit did not just battle NF1, a cruel condition causing tumors to grow across his body. He also had to face a hollow eye socket, following 22 horrific major surgeries to save his life. Once a desperate child who asked, "Why me?" every time he looked in the mirror, he has transformed the tumors that pushed his eye from his skull into proof of an unimaginable survival instinct. This is not merely a medical record, it is the journey of a warrior who refused to let destiny or judgmental stares dictate his true worth. Amidst words of contempt and harsh marriage rejections, Piali appeared like a miracle with a bold declaration. "I am not marrying half a face. You must show me your true self." Despite fierce opposition from family and a wedding absent of relatives, their love shattered every standard of beauty, proving that the bond of souls is always more powerful than any physical defect. They turned societal skepticism into the foundation of a happy home, where sincerity triumphs over the harshest barriers of prejudice. Today, as an inspirational icon with over 60,000 followers on TikTok, Amit is using his different appearance to dismantle misconceptions and ignite fire in millions. Instead of fleeing from malicious comments or the fear of passing on his condition to the next generation, he chooses to embrace himself and craves to use his voice to change the world. Amit has proven a stunning truth. When you stop being afraid and start cherishing yourself, your unique appearance becomes the sharpest weapon for creating extraordinary miracles. Chan Wing-ning, an 8-year-old girl with Angelman syndrome, is a living testament to the power of love. Despite facing a genetic condition that prevents her from speaking, challenges with movement, and difficulty with self-care, Wing-ning always wears a smile. It is more than just an expression, it is the language of her soul, her way of connecting with the world. Her presence reminds us that a person's value is not defined by physical perfection, but by the purity of their emotions and the resilient spirit that lies beneath a fragile appearance. For Wing-ning's parents, raising their little angel is not a race to find a cure, but a continuous journey of learning acceptance. Each day brings challenges as they navigate the limitations of her rare condition. Yet, it is within these struggles that they have discovered the true meaning of sacrifice. They have learned to cherish the simplest moments, transforming pain into motivation to surround and shower their tiny child with unconditional love. Wing-ning is a precious lesson in resilience amidst a turbulent life. Though her body carries challenges, her speaking eyes teach those around her to listen with their hearts. She stands as a symbol of determination, reminding us to pause and reflect, to love more fully, and to cherish every breath and smile each day. The story of this little family carries a powerful message. Happiness is not the absence of hardship, but the way we choose to face it with a kind and compassionate heart. Zoe Bosanic, a resilient young girl who grew up in DeWitt, Michigan, USA, has written one of the most inspiring stories of strength and determination in the face of adversity. Born in China without both arms, Zoe's life took a beautiful turn when she was adopted by a loving American family, giving her a new beginning filled with care and opportunity. In her early childhood, without arms to help maintain balance, she often fell. Instead of overprotecting her, Zoe's adoptive mother made a life-changing decision to enroll her in gymnastics classes to help her develop balance. This turning point unexpectedly sparked a deep passion for sports within Zoe. Despite facing numerous physical challenges, she never allowed her differences to define her limits. With incredible creativity and remarkable patience, Zoe developed her own unique ways to adapt. In baseball, she amazed many by learning how to hold the bat between her cheek and shoulder to deliver powerful swings. Beyond baseball, she also demonstrated impressive athletic spirit in soccer, karate, and dance. Even more astonishing, Zoe is highly independent in her daily life, skillfully using her feet to perform personal tasks such as brushing her hair, helping with cooking, and doing household chores. Her family proudly shares that they have never heard Zoe say, "I give up." If she wants to do something, she will always find a way. Zoe Bosanic's radiant journey and smile not only break all stereotypes about human limitations, but also stand as a powerful reminder that resilience and a positive mindset can help us overcome any physical barrier and create a life that is free, fulfilling, and truly meaningful. Do you believe resilience and a positive mindset can overcome any barrier? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to see more extraordinary stories like Zoe Bosanic's. Facing complete tooth loss at the age of 30 after 4 pregnancies and years of ongoing health struggles that began when she was just 21, Alicia from New York chose to transform adversity into an inspiring journey of healing and self-acceptance. Rather than hiding in shame, this resilient woman openly shared her experience of wearing dentures on TikTok in an effort to normalize dental issues among young adults. What began as a personal journey towards self-love unexpectedly grew into a powerful movement, with her honest and relatable videos attracting more than 2 million followers and turning Alicia into a symbol of confidence and authenticity. Despite negative opinions and cruel comments, she continues to embrace life with positivity, guided by the powerful belief that other people's judgments reflect who they are, not her true worth. By courageously revealing her insecurities and proudly embracing her new appearance, Alicia not only discovered freedom within herself, but also inspired millions of others to boldly love, accept, and celebrate their own unique identities. Kelly and Connor are a powerful testament to how true love can transcend physical limitations. Kelly, 27, lives with spinal muscular atrophy, while Connor, 25, has been her devoted partner since they met online in 2012. In their home in Ohio, they have built a unique relationship where Connor is not only her boyfriend, but also her full-time caregiver. Their understanding and bond have broken down stereotypes, proving that love is not just about emotion, it is also about sharing responsibilities. The relationship of this couple offers an inspiring perspective on balancing the roles of caregiver and partner. They show that in a healthy relationship, caring for one another is the deepest expression of devotion. Rather than being separated by medical challenges, Connor's attentive care has become the catalyst for a strong, respectful, and lasting love. Their story sends a profoundly human message. Every individual, regardless of circumstances, deserves complete happiness and a cherished companionship. At just 4 years old, little Kim Jane became the center of attention because her body was covered with dark, thick patches of hair on her back and neck. With limited medical knowledge and restricted access to health care, her parents believed this was the result of a curse from Kapre, a legendary creature in Filipino folklore. Instead of receiving early medical intervention, Kim Jane had to grow up facing stigma and curious stares from the community, all stemming from blind belief in spiritual factors rather than scientific truth. Medical experts later determined that her condition was a giant congenital pigmented nevus, a rare skin defect caused by the overgrowth of pigment cells. Kim Jane's story is not only a medical case, but also a heartbreaking example of the negative impact of superstition in rural areas, where natural differences are easily attributed to mystical forces. It serves as a powerful lesson on the importance of medical education, affirming that only scientific knowledge can break down the barriers of stigma and provide a better future for children. Xingyan is a living testament to extraordinary resilience in the face of adversity, even when medicine offered no further treatment options. From the age of 13, she battled bone cancer and later leukemia. When her illness led to declining lung function and made organ transplantation impossible, Yan made the courageous decision to sign a medical advance directive, refusing extreme resuscitation measures. This act was not one of surrender, but a way to let go of burdens and dedicate her remaining days fully to genuine happiness. She chose to live vibrantly rather than wait for the end, doing the things she loved and even organizing a farewell party to share love with family and friends, instead of succumbing to tragedy. Yan turned her final days into a meaningful message of acceptance and courage. Her story reminds us that, even in a short life, every individual has the right to define their own value, choose to depart in peace, and leave behind the highest human virtues. Josh Chisholm, an inspiring shot-put athlete from New Zealand, is a testament to transforming physical differences into boundless strength. Born with dwarfism, he faced profound psychological struggles, insecurity, and countless limitations during his teenage years. However, Josh chose to find salvation through sports. Shot put not only improved his physical health, but also served as a medicine to nurture a positive mindset, helping him shed his anxieties to focus on surpassing his own limits. Today, Josh is not only a record holder in Oceania, but also a dedicated teacher with a passion for creating a school environment that respects diversity. He emphasizes that resilience is not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them with compassion and curiosity. Josh's story serves as a powerful inspiration for self-acceptance and actively creating value, reminding us that every individual can shine and break down stereotypes through their own abilities and dedication. Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to discover more inspiring stories like Josh's. Tondo Hopa has redefined the concept of beauty through her own uniqueness. Born with albinism, she once faced judgmental gazes from society. But instead of hiding, she chose to embrace herself. Her journey is not just about walking the runways, but a persistent struggle to affirm that every individual is a precious piece of the puzzle. She has proven to the world that physical differences are not barriers, but gifts that create one's own distinctive beauty. Before shining in the fashion industry, Thondo was a dedicated lawyer. She entered modeling not to seek glamour, but to provide a voice for often forgotten communities. Her appearance on the covers of prestigious magazines has shattered rigid standards, helping the albinism community become more relatable and respected. She uses her knowledge and influence to open up an inclusive future, where diversity is viewed as a strength. To Thondo, albinism is not a flaw to hide, but a symbol of pride. She spreads a powerful message that everyone deserves to be treated fairly, regardless of skin color or physical condition. With her elegant demeanor, confident style, and inherent intelligence, she dispels misconceptions. The true beauty she conveys does not lie in superficial perfection, but shines from within the soul and the profound self-respect that each individual holds for themselves. Thondo's journey is a lesson in the courage to go against the grain. In a world that often imposes conformity, she is a breath of fresh air, proving that self-acceptance is the greatest strength. She not only breaks barriers in fashion, but also inspires millions who feel insecure about their appearance. Her story reminds us never let anyone set limits on your potential. Define your own identity with unwavering confidence. Thondo Hopa has solidified her lasting position in the hearts of the public. She is the embodiment of resilience, determination, and the desire to live fully as oneself. Hopefully, her story will remain a source of positive energy for those on their path to finding confidence. Remember, you were born to stand out, and your uniqueness is the most precious gift that nature has bestowed upon you to shine in this vast world. Rising as a vibrant phenomenon in the Philippines, Jan F. Arboleda, also known as Baba G, has won the hearts of millions with her playful spirit and ever-present smile. Instead of letting physical challenges define her life, she chooses to spread joy through videos filled with laughter and uplifting messages. Her natural charm and positive attitude have bridged gaps, turning her into a daily source of inspiration that radiates energy to online communities worldwide. Step by step, breaking through social barriers with her own talent and unique personality, Baba J has shown that a person's true value lies in embracing and shining as themselves. She is not just an entertainment figure, but a living example of courage, daring to live authentically and love herself despite differences. Through every journey, she reminds viewers that a genuine smile and an optimistic attitude are the sharpest tools for creating happiness and overcoming all prejudice. Maddie Wilson Walker is a shining symbol of extraordinary resilience in Canadian Paralympic sports. At just 3 years old, she faced a life-threatening case of meningitis with a survival rate below 2%, resulting in the amputation of both legs below the knees and 4 fingers on her left hand. Rising above immense pain, she refused to be limited by the rejections of sports clubs. Instead, Maddie turned adversity into motivation, persistently pursuing a professional path to become an internationally recognized long jump athlete. With the motto, "Never say can't," tattooed on her body, Maddie has proven that human will can break through any physical barrier. Her career is not only marked by records on the track, but also serves as an inspiring anthem about never giving up on your dreams, even in the face of the harshest challenges. Maddie shows the world that physical differences are never a barrier to great ambitions, as long as we have the courage to push forward and never stop striving to reach the top. Born with congenital cleidocranial dysplasia, CCD, Corey Bennett has no collarbones, yet he chose not to let adversity define him, creating a story full of courage and determination. Known as Boneless Corey, he turned this unique physical trait into the ability to press his shoulder blades together in front of his chest, performing astonishing feats that dispel any doubts about trickery. Corey's brave journey of confronting and openly sharing his medical condition is a profound lesson in self-confidence, teaching us how to embrace ourselves and rise above harsh prejudices. A remarkable turning point came when he earned a spot in the Guinness World Records by crushing 26 soda cans between his shoulder blades in under a minute. This entertaining achievement not only showcased his unique talent, but also spread positive energy and optimism to the community. Corey's inspiring story proves that when we embrace and transform our differences into strengths, every limit set by nature can be broken with pride. Emerging from street culture with a uniquely artistic vision, hip-hop dancer Kid Strobe, also known by his stage name Frenchie Baby, has amazed the global art community with a remarkable natural talent. He possesses extreme hand flexibility, able to twist and shape his joints at angles that seem impossible for the human body. This unique combination of energetic street dance moves and masterful contortion techniques has created a one-of-a-kind performance style, instantly capturing widespread public attention. The pinnacle of his journey came when he appeared on the popular television show Amazingness, hosted by Rob Dyrdek. On this grand stage, his explosive and highly convincing performance earned him a win in episode 4, surpassing numerous formidable competitors. This success not only brought recognition from top entertainment experts, but also opened a new chapter, bringing the talented performer closer to audiences around the world. This artist's journey provides profound educational and entertainment value for younger generations, demonstrating the importance of pursuing one's passions and transforming personal uniqueness into authentic art. Rather than being confined to traditional dance moves, he boldly pushed the limits of his body to create his own innovative path. His success story spreads a powerful, positive energy, encouraging everyone to continuously cultivate creativity, develop their skills, and confidently shine while asserting their place in society. The stories you've just witnessed are not only shocking, but also remind us that every person and every family has an extraordinary story to tell. From rare medical conditions to journeys that defy limits, they show that strength, willpower, and love can create real-life miracles. Which family or individual impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to discover more bizarre, thrilling, and inspiring stories from around the world. Remember, sometimes reality is even more surprising and powerful than any story you've ever heard. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll explore some truly astonishing and extraordinary lives from a captivating burlesque artist in a wheelchair bravely battling a rare connective tissue disorder, to the global internet sensation Hasbulla, who turned his tiny body into a platform to captivate millions of fans and even sign a historic contract with the UFC. Every story is sure to leave you stunned with amazement and admiration. Behind every medical challenge or extraordinary appearance is not defeat, but a bold declaration of the limitless power of human will. They have courageously shattered societal prejudices, redefining beauty and the desire for a vibrant life on their own terms. If you're ready to be inspired by the extraordinary drive of these individuals, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe now so you won't miss a single moment of these breathtakingly inspiring stories. Pansy Street Batty, a talented burlesque artist in Los Angeles, is an extraordinary embodiment of strength in the face of adversity caused by Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This genetic disorder, which affects connective tissue, has forced her to endure persistent health challenges and rely on a wheelchair since her teenage years. Beyond physical barriers, Pansy has also faced deep identity struggles as an immigrant, a member of the queer community, and a disabled person navigating modern society. However, instead of accepting isolation or yielding to fate, she bravely transformed performance and fashion into a powerful language to reclaim her right to self-definition. Stepping onto the stage with confidence and pride, Pansy shattered conventional beauty standards, proving that physical difference and a wheelchair can be an integral part of high art. Her performances are not merely entertainment. They are vivid stories of courage and the longing for freedom. Beyond her impressive performance career, Pansy St. Batty is also an active advocate, tirelessly sharing her authentic journey to inspire the community. She persistently uses her voice and influence to champion the rights of people with disabilities, encouraging others to embrace and love themselves while overcoming societal barriers. Pansy Street Batty's life journey is a powerful testament that when faced with adversity, unwavering willpower and a pure artistic spirit can carve a path of glory and pride. Hasbulla Magomedov, born in the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, is one of the most famous global social media phenomena with immense influence in the modern digital space. His life journey is a unique story of how an individual turned distinctive physical traits into a platform to captivate millions of fans worldwide through confidence, humor, and an exceptionally unique presence. Hasbulla was born with a congenital growth hormone deficiency, a medical condition that has kept his height and voice at the level of a young child, even though he is fully grown. Instead of letting this barrier limit his potential, Hasbulla chose to face the world with remarkable optimism and courage. A major turning point came in 2020, when he began sharing short videos capturing his daily life, sporting activities, and humorous moments on social media platforms. His charismatic presence, unique facial expressions, and playful interactions quickly sparked an unprecedented media sensation. The nickname Mini Khabib became associated with him due to his close friendship with mixed martial arts legend Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hasbulla's fame quickly extended beyond Russia, spreading worldwide and capturing the attention of numerous entertainment stars, elite athletes, and major brands. One of the most significant milestones in his career came when he officially signed a long-term media partnership with the UFC, the world's largest mixed martial arts organization. This opportunity allowed him to travel across the globe, attend major sporting events, and meet fans in countries across the Americas, Europe, and Australia. Even under the spotlight of fame, Hasbulla has remained deeply connected to his roots, actively participating in charitable activities in his hometown and using his influence to support those in need. Hasbulla Magomedov's life journey is a vivid testament to how confidence and a positive mindset can transform destiny, enabling an individual to surpass ordinary limits and affirm their unique value on the global entertainment stage. Does Hasbulla's story inspire you with confidence and the courage to push beyond limits? Share your thoughts below. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to keep following more extraordinary journeys like this. Bella is a determined 21-year-old young woman, currently steadfastly pursuing the mission of walking independently once again after experiencing an extremely rare medical ordeal. Her challenging journey began 6 years ago when she was diagnosed with Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome, a rare heart condition that causes her heart rate to spike to dangerously high levels even while at rest. At 18, a serious incident occurred during a flight, leaving her unconscious and requiring urgent medical attention from the crew. Immediately after landing, Bella was rushed to a hospital to undergo emergency heart surgery to definitively address this condition. The heart surgery was successful, and Bella officially overcame her previous heart condition. However, upon waking, she experienced severe pain in her legs. 3 days later, an unexpected allergic reaction to the anesthesia used during surgery disrupted the neural pathways between her brain and legs, leaving her unable to move from the waist down. Confronted with doctors' prognosis that walking again would be unlikely, Bella faced an overwhelming sense of loss as so much was suddenly taken from her. Yet, her initial despair quickly transformed into iron-willed determination, and she vowed to herself that she would prove those predictions wrong. Through specialized rehabilitation programs, Bella made remarkable progress, walking for the first time with the support of a modern exoskeleton. When she no longer had access to equipment at the center, she ingeniously created a training space in her living room with a homemade walking frame. By persistently pulling herself to stand and pushing herself to improve every day, Bella achieved a personal milestone of standing unaided for 4 continuous minutes. Her story stands as a moving testament to courage and an unwavering spirit that refuses to surrender in the face of adversity. The life journey of Birgit, a Paralympic athlete and popular TikTok star, is a powerful and inspiring story of courage and the magical bond between humans and sports. Born with a rare case of congenital arthrogryposis, Birgit faced completely stiff pelvis, hips, knees, and ankles, along with a severely curved spine that kept her in a folded position from birth. At just 2 days old, she had to undergo a long series of surgeries with the hope of being able to walk, but none of them brought the expected results. At the age of 7, doctors performed her final surgery, installing metal rods to stabilize her spine. Although these rods were later found to have broken, removing them was too dangerous, so they remain in her body to this day. Facing seemingly insurmountable barriers, Birgitta's mother introduced her to therapeutic horseback riding to stimulate mobility. This pivotal decision opened a brilliant new chapter in her life. Through persistent training under the guidance of a physical therapy specialist, Birgitta's talent was discovered by the Norwegian Disabled Dressage Association when she was 19 years old. She quickly advanced from national competitions to the international stage, culminating in qualifying for the 2016 Rio Paralympics. However, the challenge tested her resilience once again. During the Paralympic qualifiers, an unexpected long jump from her horse placed immense pressure on her completely rigid spine, resulting in a traumatic brain injury. Nearly 2 years later, A minor car collision caused a second concussion, inflicting serious damage and plunging her into a period of severe health crisis, where she was forced to live in complete darkness and absolute silence. Despite facing persistent symptoms for many years and being forced to step away from horseback riding since late 2024, Birgitta has never abandoned her passion. Today, with the support and guidance of her dedicated assistant, Thea, the former Paralympic athlete, is courageously regaining her confidence to return to the saddle, continuing her journey of pushing personal limits and spreading positive energy to millions of followers across social media. Birgitta is bravely returning to her passion. Does her story inspire you? Like, comment, and subscribe to follow more extraordinary journeys. Maria and Catalin's love beyond limits is a radiant testament to the power of understanding and sincerity to erase every physical distance. Catalin, a talented artist born with spinal muscular atrophy who requires continuous daily support, found a turning point in his life in 2019 when Maria reached out to him through social media, completely captivated by his artistic mind and optimistic spirit. Their deep emotional connection miraculously brought two souls together, leading them to move in together after only 3 weeks of talking. Although the couple faced prejudice and public doubt after sharing their story online, Maria and Catalin never allowed negative energy to affect their home. Instead, they chose to walk through every challenge hand in hand, proving their genuine love through a happy life each day while looking toward a complete future with plans for a warm and meaningful wedding. Adia Leyland and Adriel Luca Nataraja have together written a remarkable medical story, officially recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's tiniest and lightest premature twins. Their extraordinary journey began on March 4, 2022, at Mount Sinai Hospital in Toronto, Canada, when they were born at just 22 weeks of gestation, 126 days earlier than their expected due date. At birth, baby Adia weighed only 330 grams, while her brother Adriel weighed 420 grams, so small that their entire bodies could fit into the palms of their parents' hands. Before the twins entered the world, their mother, Shakina Rajendram, went into labor unexpectedly at less than 5 months into her pregnancy. At that time, doctors delivered an extremely grim prognosis, advising the family to prepare for the worst, as the survival chances for babies born this prematurely were incredibly low. However, thanks to the relentless efforts of the neonatal medical team and the twins' own extraordinary will to survive, Adia and Adriel miraculously overcame the brink of life and death on that fateful night. After birth, the twins spent nearly 6 months in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, NICU, battling complex complications affecting their hearts, lungs, and skin development. With boundless love, their parents, Kevin and Shakina, remained by their side, singing and talking to provide energy and comfort. The family's resilience was richly rewarded when the twins were finally discharged, astonishing the medical team. Now, at the age of 4, these miraculous siblings are thriving, healthy, happy, and full of energy, ready to embark on the journey of starting first grade together. The life journey of Amaya, the adorable 2-year-old TikTok star, is a heartwarming story of positive energy, family love, and the will to overcome all physical challenges. Born with complex medical difficulties that began during pregnancy, Amaya has caudal regression syndrome, leaving her without legs from birth, as well as microtia and ear atrophy, which prevented her outer and ear canals from fully developing. From just 6 weeks old, she bravely underwent 3 major surgeries to address a cleft palate and jaw structure issues that caused breathing difficulties. Despite such a challenging start, Amaya's family, supported by her father Chris, mother Jaylyn, and older sister Araya, has always provided a nurturing and adaptive environment. To communicate effectively, her mother learned sign language, while the whole family adjusted their voices to be gentle and suitable for Amaya's hearing abilities. Through regular physical therapy to develop her mobility, Amaya has continually conquered milestone after milestone, showing remarkable progress at every step. Ahead of her is an important spinal surgery, and the family has set up a GoFundMe page to support her long-term recovery. Despite all challenges, Amaya always greets the world with a radiant smile, boundless energy, and a strong, independent spirit that fills her parents with pride. Sharing Amaya's journey on TikTok not only helps Jaylyn raise community awareness, but also inspires and encourages countless families facing similar circumstances, highlighting the profound value of gratitude and the celebration of differences in life. Deborah's life journey is an extraordinary story of resilience, courage, and optimism, offering powerful inspiration to the community about confidence and the desire to assert oneself. Born with congenital phocomelia, which left her arms underdeveloped, she faced a harsh first challenge when her biological mother rejected her care. Deborah spent the first 4.5 years of her life in an orphanage before entering a brighter chapter, embraced and loved by an American adoptive family in Washington. In her new home, with the support of her parents and sister, Deborah was encouraged to cultivate independence in all her daily activities. Through persistence, she mastered the technique of using her feet in place of her hands to perform everyday tasks such as opening doors, reaching for cups, and styling her own hair. Although her journey to adulthood was fraught with challenges, from curious stares and rude comments from peers to the physical pain of prolonged hand and arm surgeries, she persevered. Today, she has built a happy family of her own, sharing life with her loving husband Nathan and their son Matthew. Deborah's rise to global recognition came in 2021 when her son introduced her to TikTok. There, she began sharing authentic videos capturing her cooking, folding clothes, and other daily activities. When faced with rude comments from some viewers comparing her appearance to dinosaurs, Deborah responded with remarkable wit and humor in a video that quickly went viral, turning prejudice into positive laughter. Now, as an influential content creator, Deborah is determined to use her platform to represent people with unique circumstances. She hopes that children with limb differences can find connection, confidence, and the understanding that they have a valued place in society while browsing social media. Deborah's journey stands as a vivid testament that a positive mindset and self-confidence can transform destiny, turning perceived limitations into a source of inspiring energy that reaches and uplifts others. Ashley is a determined 23-year-old young man, currently using social media to spread messages of hope and self-acceptance. From the moment he was born, he faced a significant challenge, being diagnosed with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare congenital condition occurring in roughly 1 in 10,000 people. The syndrome directly affects the bone and tissue structure of the face, leaving Ashley without cheekbones and with incomplete outer ear formation. Due to the rarity of the condition, the medical team at the time also faced considerable uncertainty in approaching and treating him. Ashley's journey to adulthood was marked by long, grueling days in hospitals as he underwent more than 30 complex surgeries. Among these were extremely challenging jaw-lengthening treatments, requiring daily adjustments to his bone framework to bring his jaw into proper alignment. Beyond the physical pain, Ashley's school years were far from easy, as he became a target of mistreatment from peers due to his distinctive appearance. These experiences caused deep psychological scars, eroding his confidence and making him retreat into the safety of his family's care. The turning point came when Ashley decided to face reality and open up more to the world around him. Through his personal TikTok account, he courageously shared his authentic story, raising awareness about Treacher-Collins syndrome. Although he sometimes received unkind comments, Ashley chose to ignore them, continuing his journey of connection, encouraging others in similar situations, and affirming his unique value in life. Has Ashley's story made you reflect more on confidence and kindness? Leave your words of encouragement below, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help share more meaningful journeys like this. Ren is a 28-year-old TikTok star full of energy and optimism, inspiring the community through her journey of overcoming physical limitations. Born without elbows and hands, Ren spent her childhood figuring out and developing unique methods to complete everyday tasks, building an independent life. She maintains a very open perspective, often sharing that she can accomplish almost anything just in a different way that requires more effort than the average person. Ren's journey into adulthood faced numerous obstacles, particularly in the realm of relationships, as she often encountered rejection due to societal biases about appearance. A happy turning point came when she met her current boyfriend, Timmy, through a dating app. Timmy's sincerity and open-mindedness allowed them to quickly connect and form a strong bond. Today, he is not only a steadfast support in her daily life, but also a collaborator, assisting Ren in creating her social media content. Through her personal TikTok account, Ren regularly shares fun and humorous videos to raise awareness about the lives of people with disabilities. Although she sometimes faces curious stares in public or unkind comments online, she chooses to ignore them and focus on spreading positive energy. Through her life story, Ren delivers a meaningful message. Everyone possesses extraordinary potential, and with enough time and perseverance, each person can find their own unique path in life. Through a deeply human perspective on unconventional beauty, Georgia Lanuzza transformed the marks on her skin into symbols of resilience and self-respect. Living with psoriasis that covered much of her body since the age of 13, following the emotional trauma of losing a loved one, the young British woman endured a long period of insecurity and self-doubt while facing harsh, judgmental stares from society. However, instead of continuing to hide or cover herself with layers of clothing, Georgia Lanuzza made a courageous turning point by choosing to reveal her differences in front of the camera. She strongly emphasized that physical features can never define a person's worth or soul. Instead, they can serve as proof of a long and difficult journey toward acceptance, healing, and inner peace. By openly sharing her authentic images and personal story across media platforms, Georgia Lanuzza not only freed herself from the constraints of rigid beauty standards, but also became a powerful voice for a community of people striving to learn self-love. Her journey has ignited a spark of hope, encouraging millions around the world to bravely step out of the shadows of insecurity and confidently shine in their own unique way. The love story and journey of building a family together by Laura and Nathan Phillips stand as a beautiful testament to the power of emotional connection that rises above every physical barrier. The British couple were both born with rare forms of genetic dwarfism. Though their conditions are entirely different, Nathan lives with pseudoachondroplasia, while Laura was born with achondroplasia. Rather than allowing these challenges to separate them, their shared experiences became a powerful bond, enabling them to deeply understand the daily difficulties of living in a world designed primarily for people of average height. The greatest challenge Laura and Nathan faced was not only overcoming society's curious stares, but also making the incredibly brave decision to welcome a child into their lives, because they carry two different genetic conditions. Laura's pregnancy involved numerous complex medical risks, yet through their overwhelming desire to become parents and their remarkable optimism, the couple experienced immense joy when they welcomed their beautiful son into the world, a child who inherited both rare genetic traits from his mother and father. Despite the challenges that still lie ahead, Laura and Nathan continue to walk proudly side by side, openly sharing their family's story through the media in hopes of changing public perceptions. With their radiant smiles and genuine love, they have shattered harmful stereotypes, powerfully proving that a truly happy family is built upon respect, compassion, and the ability to embrace every unique difference that life creates. What do you think truly creates a happy family? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming and inspiring stories like Laura and Nathan's. Alana Tillman was born with congenital arthrogryposis, which left her hands powerless from her very first breath. But fate could not imprison the artistic spirit of this young woman from California. Instead of giving up, Alana learned to turn her feet and mouth into magical hands. From the scribbles of her childhood, she persevered and trained to become a professional painter, with each artwork serving as a symphony of color and freedom. In a room flooded with light, Alana skillfully controls her brush with her mouth, carefully detailing each element until flowers or natural landscapes come to life. She paints not just to make a living, but to assert her vibrant presence in the world. Each of Alana's artworks is a declaration disability exists only in the body, while creativity is limitless. She has transformed physical limitations into a unique artistic style, full of vitality and optimism. Alana also inspires others through her own art projects, encouraging people to find joy in their differences. She appears in public with a radiant smile, breaking down all barriers of pity. Alana's story reminds us that when one door closes, the human spirit will find a way to open another window facing the sun. She doesn't just paint, she is redefining beauty and perseverance through her art. Kayla Hansen's remarkable inner strength helped her endure the challenges of complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS, a rare condition known for causing intense, persistent pain sensations throughout the body. What began as a seemingly minor hand injury developed into a severe medical struggle, with symptoms that spread widely and dramatically affected her daily life. Despite facing extraordinary physical hardship, Kayla chose to share her story to raise awareness and offer hope to others living with similar conditions, turning her personal battle into a source of encouragement and resilience. This journey serves as a profound educational lesson on resilience and the value of a steadfast spirit when facing adversity. The inspiring story offers an authentic look into a rare medical syndrome while spreading positive energy to the community. Through this, viewers are motivated to appreciate life, practice empathy, and support those going through hardships, ultimately building a better and more compassionate world where people overcome dark times together. Kara Cruz, 36, from New Brighton, Pennsylvania, is a courageous woman who has lived with lipedema and lymphedema since her teenage years. For many years, these conditions deeply affected her confidence and body image, making it difficult for her to accept her own body. Kara's life began to change when she decided to create an Instagram account on a dare from her boyfriend. From this small step, she gradually found the courage to face her fears and join the body-positive community, where people encourage one another to embrace and celebrate themselves regardless of shape or size. With the support of 25,000 Instagram followers and meetups with Yinz's Bopo group, Kara found confidence and pride in her body. Today, she openly embraces her natural curves, sharing a powerful message of self-respect and self-love. Kara's journey is a living testament that, with persistence and courage, anyone can overcome personal insecurities, gain confidence, and inspire others to begin their own journey of self-acceptance. The deeply moving journeys of overcoming adversity by our characters today serve as the most powerful reminder that physical barriers may limit the body, but they can never imprison a free soul and an iron will. When we choose to confront challenges with courage and an optimistic smile, every limitation in life can be broken to make way for miracles. We hope that the flame of resilience from their stories has given you the strength to stand firm through any storm in your own life. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments below, and click subscribe so we can meet again in the next extraordinary and inspiring